2024 లేదా 25లో డిగ్రీ లేదా బీటెక్ చదివారా? సాఫ్ట్‌వేర్ జాబ్ కోసం ఎదురు చూస్తున్నారా? అయితే కోడ్ జ్ఞాన్ 100 డేస్ కోర్సులో చేరండి. జాబ్ సాధించండి.
Namaste. I am Vijay. When there is a dispute between husband and wife, what does the law really say if the wife wants to stay with her husband? If the husband says no, will the law be on the husband's side? Or will the law be in favor of the wife as she wants? Let's discuss these. Along with all this, Senior High Court Advocate Pujari Nageshwar Agaru. Sir, namaste sir. Really, if two people separate, the husband says no, the wife says no, they think they should stay together. So, who is the side the law is likely to favor? What I mean by saying that the law is likely to favor whom is the case, is that when two people have a fight and separate.
Okay, when two people have a fight and separate, if both of them decide not to, then it goes to mature levels.
Okay, if one of them does not want to, if one of them wants to, then we can go to court and file a petition. There is a petition called RCR. In general, we call it RCR in legal language. We have the restitution of conjugal rights. That is, if a person, whether a wife or a husband, wants to live together, goes to court and says, I want to live together with my husband, so let me join you, and we can file a petition under Section 9 of the Hindu Marriage Act under that section. Whether it is a husband or a wife who separates, the husband can also go and file a petition to stay together with his wife. If the wife also leaves, and the wife also wants to live together, they can go and file a petition. If a petition is filed, the court examines it and counseling plays a slightly greater role in it. If we can get more counseling sessions, the number of times will be increased. What are the differences between them? Is there a chance for them to be together or not? What to do to get together? There are counselors who do it in the mediation center, so there is a greater chance of them getting together.
Okay, so what do they all understand? Many people ask, will they get together if they file a petition now?
Okay, that's what many people ask me. There is
no chance of getting together. Okay, but you have a chance of getting together through mediation. So when do we suggest a petition? Generally, now a husband and wife are separated. So let's say they are together from one side. Suppose now the husband is reunited with his wife. When the husband calls, they pick up the phones.
Yes.
They switch off, block, pick up the phones, give information. Those big men don't come even if they call, or wherever they go, they don't come. Even if friends call, they don't come, they don't tell each other a decision, when they do. That is, they disagreed at some point, and the fight started from there. There is no way to say what actually happened. So, if the husband goes and says, do you want me to marry you? And the court gives a notice.
Anyone has to come to court. Anyone who has to come,
for whatever reason, does not come to court, that is, the person filing the case will get a judgment in favor of the person filing the case. Oh, so that's the way of Wells. If he
doesn't come,
doesn't come, now we have filed a case against an opposite person, the court sends a notice to the opposite party. The opposite party has to come. In civil cases,
even if he doesn't come once, even if he doesn't
come immediately, even if he doesn't come once, even if he receives the notice, the court will say that he has received the notice, and even if he doesn't come once, there is a possibility that the judgment will be moved in their favor. There is a possibility that they will definitely be moved together. It is ex parte and then there are 1, 2, 3 steps, but that is why it is compulsory, meaning that if someone is summoned to court, they have to come, so generally, if someone is summoned to court, 99% of people will come. What is there to do on top of that is to come and have a chat there and get counseling there, which is definitely a chance to bring them together. So should we approach the police or should we take it directly to the court? We should take it directly to the court. We should take it directly to the court. Because this is Section 9 of the Hindu Marriage Act, the police have nothing to do with it. So I have to go to the court and I have to be with my husband or my wife. So, I have to bring us together. Send my wife or my husband to the settlement. That is what we have a Section 9 petition for. That is, how many sessions can there be in counseling? As you said, there are no sessions for counseling, because it
depends on the topic, the issues between them, how many persons are involved, who is listening to them. Sometimes the girl listens to her parents, in some cases the boy listens to his parents, and they dominate them. The family comes between them and their parents, either their parents or, they will also be counseled, they will also be counseled, they will also be counseled, they will also be counseled. If there are any financial issues, they can get clarity on them. If there are job issues, they can get clarity on their jobs. There are many issues. Some people have diseases that they do not take treatment for, they have behavioral issues. There
are various issues, so if you first identify the problem and try to solve that problem, then there is a chance that the two of you can be together. Is there a possibility that the topic related to children will also come up at this time? Generally, this separation occurs mostly during new marriages. In recent times, when there are only a few children, even if there are many, the involvement of the children is compulsory, so we either give them counseling or try to reunite them by blocking them. Generally,
If we approach the court, if all the counseling is completed, there is a possibility of a judgment in a few days or months. Now, if you are successful in counseling, the work will be done in 3 to 4 months. If you are successful in counseling or in court, it will be done immediately, in 3 to 4 months. Whether the counseling is successful or not depends on the issues in between, the misunderstandings between them, and how to clarify them. All of this depends on the person to person, so it is case to case. If you approach the court as you said, the husband wants to meet and the wife does not want to meet and wants to separate. So even if it is forced, the wife has to come and talk to the husband. What is the general rule in counseling with the husband? When we file an RCR petition, whether I want to live with my husband or my wife, what is the general rule when we file a petition?
that is, they either examine the petition and include them in counseling or else they get a divorce. It is based on their wishes. It depends.
On the case.
If it is found during counseling that they are not ready to get together or if not, to separate, the court will hold a trial. If we prove the things we wrote in the trial, the court will ask the wife or husband to come and be married and issue a compulsory court order. If the court gives an order now, there is a possibility of taking legal action against them. There
is a possibility of punishment, sir.
That is definitely a civil case, so if their property is seized, if not, their property is claimed. Such issues will arise. It is compulsory. So, compulsory. Someone has to respect it.
Okay, sir, so there's no other option for that. Okay, sir.
So now this counseling is also
run under judicial supervision. All this is generally done under judicial supervision. When are the mediation centers in the court? Outside, we can hire private advocates or family counsels. It can be done. It depends on the parties.
Okay.
Through the court. Okay. Through the court. Okay. Thank you. So, as Senior Advocate Pujari Nageshwar says, if you definitely want to meet, then either the wife or the husband should definitely approach the court. Some directions will come from the court. Maximum counseling will be done. Apart from that, if the court's verdict is respected, there is a possibility of punishment. If even after receiving the notice, you do not appear in court or before the judge, then it is said that there is a possibility of a favorable verdict for those who approach the court.